The question on everybody's mind, but the question on nobody's mind. Can you beat a Nightfall with only a class ability? Now, considering that most class abilities in the game don't do damage, unless if you're running an exotic, this is difficult. But we're going to give it a shot. The background footage that you're seeing now, because this video will be comprised of three different challenges. Challenge 1 will be, can you beat a Nightfall using a Sparrow, or only a pike. Challenge 2 will be, can you do it only meleeing? And challenge 3 will be what I've just mentioned, beating a Nightfall while only using your class ability. Now I'm going to say ahead of time, the end of the pike, challenge got corrupted as I was transferring it to my editing software. But at the very start, you can see that I was using the Wither Horde, and then I was like, oh wait, I need a pike, because, you know, we're doing the pike challenge. And of course, I am doing this challenge with my good friend Nova, but there is one thing, our teammate was a random, so we really did try and do as much work as we could without him. I kind of feel bad, because sometimes when he was dead, we didn't revive him intentionally, because that way he wouldn't be able to interfere. But there's not really much we can do about that, but we tried to do as much as we can with only a pike. Now let's get into the challenges. Okay, so with the pikes, here is the first encounter that was a little difficult. It was this stupid vandal all the way at the top, because we didn't want to get our pikes to burn really early, because, you know, we're going to be using it for the whole strike. So we didn't want it to burn. So we just kind of stayed back and we shot. I had killed most of everything, and then Nova had pulled up. So yeah, after this was really simple. Killing those dudes right up there on that ramp, that was really easy. I was trying to play a little bit cautious because of the drag with the Scorch Cannon. But yeah, after this, it was really good. At this time, we were thinking, or at least I was thinking about how would we get past this next part with the ledge and the trip mines, but Nova knew a way to get past it, so yeah, here, let me take you there. The servitors of this were quite easy, to be honest. We just sat back and shot. Once again, as was addressed earlier, our teammate, we really tried to just do everything as much as we could without our teammate, but obviously we can't control that third person. We tried messaging him to see if he wanted to try and do pike with us. He didn't respond, so we just had to try and wing it most of the time. So yeah, this is what we could do, and then on to the next encounter. Okay, so this is what we did. We went up this corner in between the wall, and we used that little dirt ramp. And there we go. It was right there. They pulled through here, and this part was honestly really easy. I mean, heavy pikes are really good for just low-level nightfalls. And I know we are not doing a 1320 or master or whatever, or even 1280, but those are champions, and our pikes would get popped instantly. We could try it, but yeah. Also, this challenge was based off of a comment that I got from a random person. That was, we should try and run everything over with our Sparrow in a Nightfall. I thought that was interesting. I just thought that's too hard. It's like impossible. So me and Nova came up with a way to modify that and figure it out. So here we ran into an issue. The pikes despawned right as we got past this loading point. We thought it was over and that we could just grab more pikes up front, up here, but the pikes spawned in, but they were just invisible, so I told Nova after he had left, and he had came back and grabbed his pike. But my heavy pike had been transformed into a normal pike, so that was just unfortunate, really. But, yeah, so we dealt with this small encounter. This was really easy. Same with the Walker and the Minotaur up front. Super easy. The electric pulses were just like any other playthrough of this strike, where it's just, you know, go run, grab all the electric pulses. Really simple. I thought, why not grab this little chest right here? Okay, so currently I am playing the footage of the rest of the strike. it got corrupted as I was transferring it from the Xbox app to my editing software, which is a total bummer, but I can just explain what happened. What happened was the pikes despawned right after we killed the walker and the minotaur, and we couldn't get any pikes back, and we couldn't go into boss without pikes. Or we couldn't go to boss with pikes. The second we got near it, it would just despawn instantly. So that kind of cancels off the challenge. But we did really try to do this. This is just the end of the challenge. We can't really progress anything after this. But we did just kill the boss the normal way. So yeah, thank you for watching. This was the answer to Can You Beat a Nightfall with only a pike?